it is day 33 of the 90-day social media run. Very, very exciting. Now, if you are joining me live and you can hear me, you can see me, I want you to type a 5 into the chat. So that is a virtual high five. Okay, so if you can see me, you can hear me, type a 5 into the chat. Now, I want to know how many of you, how many of you have actually been following along and you have either watched live or the replay of all of the days right up to today. So right up to day 32, today is day 33 of the 90-day social media run. If you have watched every single day, I want you to type a 33 into the chat if you've watched every single day. That will make you in the minority. Okay, I know that at the beginning of this, we said, be a finisher. All right, don't bother starting if you're not going to finish. And so many people started with great intentions and yet they are not here, they're not following through, and they're not finishing. So if you have watched all of the 32 days and you are now on 33, then congratulations, you're already a finisher. And if you have not been watching, if you've not been following through, if you've not been participating, it's okay. Don't worry. I know that things can get in the way. It's not too late. Just start with day 1, go to day 2, go to day 3. Just do one every day. We only do these trainings 5 days a week. So even though we're saying day 33, that's actually less the weekends. So even though day 32, let's see, day 32 was yesterday, so there were a few days in between that we don't count. We don't go for day 31 and day 30, all right, because those are the weekends. So you always have time to catch up on the weekends. Even me, I catch up on the weekends, all right? So commit to being a finisher. It will be fantastic for you. For me, I can barely keep up with the leads I'm now getting from social media, and I still have a long ways to go before I get really good at this. Okay, so believe me, you will find leads, you will generate leads, and you will do well if you just commit to following through and taking this seriously and being a finisher. So, what is today's training about? Today's training is going to be about an acronym called FAST, F-A-S-T, FAST. Okay, because we want to improve our business fast. So what does the acronym stand for? Well, the F is for the Find Ad message. And I hope that you've all been actively participating and doing your FAM every day, your Find Ad message, your FAM, okay? And remember, I hope you all know how to do the FAM. So if you know how to do Find Ad message and you've been doing it quite consistently, give me a FAM in the chat, okay? Type a FAM into the chat. So remember, you are finding people to connect with, okay? So let's say it's on Facebook or it's on Instagram or it's on TikTok. It could be people who are commenting on your posts or liking your posts or following you. It could be hot prospects that you know you want in your business or you want to have them as a customer. It could be people in Facebook groups or following Instagram pages or on Instagram or Facebook pages that would make your ideal follower, your ideal customer, or your ideal business partner, your ideal team member. And you could find your people there. All right, so you find ad message, you find them, which means you either follow them or send them a friend or a connection request. Then you message them. You don't wait until they accept, you message them. And then the next thing you do, so find ad message, yes. So you're finding them, you're adding them, you're messaging them, okay? And then you're starting a conversation. And remember, all business is conversation. So when you're ready, the next part of FAST, F is find ad message, FAM. A is you ask the question. And you will know when the time is right to ask the question. But the question is going to be, are you open to taking a look at, a business that is really doing well right now, or a business that can offer you a side hustle, or are you open to taking a look at a product that can help you with your weight loss goals, or a product that can help you with your health goals, right? Whichever question you're going to ask, but you're going to be asking them a question if they can take a look. So the F is for find add message, the A is for ask the question. If you are not asking the question enough, if you're finding people, you're connecting, you're messaging back and forth, but you're not asking the question, then that just means that maybe there's a confidence issue, okay? So make sure that you're really working at asking the question. I know for me, I'm really, really good at asking the question on some of my platforms and some of the countries. But in some countries or platforms, I'm not so good at asking the question. So I'm working at getting better at that as well. But sometimes it feels really easy and really direct to simply ask the question. And most people will tell me yes. But, you know, yesterday I said someone who said, no, you know, I'm not really open. I said, great, fantastic, you know, have an awesome day. So it doesn't matter what they say, yes or no, either are fine. So fast, find add message, ask the question. S is for show the tool. Show the tool. So remember, we're always going to send a tool. So whatever tool you like to use, it could be an introduction video about the product. Sometimes what I use is an 8-minute video about the products and glutathione that explain all the products. Sometimes I use the recorded presentation, the product and the business presentation, which is 20 minutes in total. For me, what I'd like to do, which I'm going to do, is I'm actually going to create a really super short video. I'm targeting 5 to 7 minutes. That would be a more conversational video that would give the whole product and business opportunity, focusing on them, creating the pain, the awareness of the pain, the solution, and can they do it? Will we help them? Is it worth it? So I'm going to be creating that video because I want a tool that will be a little bit shorter, but will give them the whole overview. All right. And for me, I'm not wasting so much time unless it's someone who is really from the health profession and I'm not quite ready to introduce the business side to them. I might focus on a science video or a product video, maybe Celgevity or Celgevity and ribosine. But generally, if it's someone who's business oriented, I'm getting pretty right to the point because I have a lot of people to cycle through in my leads. And, you know, I'd rather just know right away, is it something for them? Is it not something for them? So I tend to send the whole presentation these days, but I am going to work on something that will be a little bit shorter. Okay, so use the tool that you're comfortable with. If you have questions about what tool to use, ask in the group, see what people are using, see what is getting results. All right, so S is for show the tool. T is for tracking. Okay, T is for tracking. And this is very, very, very important. And what today's training is about is we want to start tracking the no's. So remember, of every 10 people that you ask the question to that are looking at a tool, it is most likely that only 1 in 10, maybe even less than that, will actually say yes. That means you'll get at least 9 no's for every yes. And so you want to be tracking the no's, okay? You really want to be tracking those. Now, one other thing that I want you to be aware of is that when you're asking the question, are they open to looking at a tool? Okay, don't expect everyone is going to say yes. If 50% of people say yes, that's like rock star results. That's amazing. But if only 25% say yes, they're willing to take a look, it's still fantastic, okay? It's still good. So don't expect that if everyone doesn't say they'll look at the tool, that it's bad. It's not bad. All right, that means you have to ask the question to a lot of people. It means you have to find add message a lot of people. So on the tracking, remember, 9 out of 10 people are going to say no. So we want to track the no's. So let's think of some reasons people would say no, right? Just pop them into the chat if you can think of any. Pop them into the chat. But it could be no money. It could be no time. It could be, you know, the timing's not right. It could be, I hate network marketing, right? It could be, there could be a whole host of reasons. So track all of those reasons. Make sure you track them against your contact. What I like to do is I like to, when I've sent someone a tool, they're always in my contacts, ideally with a phone number. I also have a list of prospects I've sent a tool to this month. I have a list in my notes, and if I've met them on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or LinkedIn or in an Uber car, wherever I've met them, like for example, on Saturday evening, I went out to meet someone, and it happened to be at a sporting club, and I met a whole bunch of people from rugby. And so I write them down. I sent some of them information and gave some of them ATP samples, and I write them down that I met them at the club. So I always have people written down, and when I've spoken to them, I write the date, what I've done with them, I write what I've sent them, anything I've learned about them, I write that down in my contacts, and then if they say no, I will make a note why. Okay, so now once you've done your tracking, what you can do is set your diary so that 3 months down the road, you can check in with them. Okay, so you send them a message on social media. Let's say someone said money is the issue, okay? So now 3 months down the road, you send a message. Let's say the person's name is Bill. Hey, Bill, just thought I'd check in. How are you? See if they respond. And if they respond, and by the way, if they ask you, oh, how are you? Never just say, you're fine. Oh, I'm okay. Don't say that. Say something like awesome, like, wow, I am flipping fantastic. Thanks for asking. Or I am doing unbelievably amazing. Thanks for asking. Okay, you want to kind of shake them up a little bit, right? Don't be the normal, yeah, everything's fine. Be a super beacon of light. Okay, now, if they respond to you, now you can say, remember you're chatting back and forth on social media, you're saying, the last time we talked, you said that money was an issue for you. Is that still the case? And if Bill says, yes, it's still the case, then now you can say, wow, I'm so sorry to hear that. I really hate to see when my friends are going through challenging times. Do you think now might be the time to take another look at this business? Right? Ask them. If they say, no, money's not an issue anymore, you can say, fantastic. Is now a good time to take another look at what we're doing? Right? So it gives you a reason to be the initiator of the conversation, right? Don't just have them lurking around seeing your content, because remember, you're going to be creating content every day and posting every day, but you want to be the initiator of the connection and of the question and of the contact again, okay? So you can use your no's, and whatever the no is, if time was an issue, same thing. Hey, Bill, last time we spoke, you said time was your major issue. Is that still the case, right? Now, if they say, I hate network marketing, or if they've been rude to you, like, I hate network marketing and you're just a spam artist or whatever they might say, don't follow up with them, okay? You don't need to follow up with people who are rude or who absolutely hate network marketing, would never want to do it. Don't follow up with them. There's no point. There's a million other people to work with, okay? So let's see what else I want to share here. I think, so our assignment, by the way, is to track the no's. Okay, try and go for at least 10 no's this week and track what people said no, why they said no. Okay, 10 no's, get 10 no's this week and track why they said no, make a note of it so that 3 months down the line, you can actually go ahead and reconnect with them and ask them if that same objection still holds. Okay, now, remember that, of course, every single day you want to be commenting on other people's posts in the groups that you've joined, in the pages that you're following, on your hot prospects, okay? So you want to comment on posts. You want to connect with people. Remember, reach out to at least 5 people every single day, find out and message them, connect to them. You want to be creating content. So I think that this is probably an area that many of you are not quite so caught up on. Okay, so listen, I know how it must feel, because I will tell you that probably for the last year or even 2, I have told myself, I need to be more consistent on social media. I need to be more consistent on social media. This is going to be my time. This is going to be my time. But I I mean, I'm teaching it now. One thing is to have an accountability structure around you, right? That will keep you accountable. For me, I put this structure in place of actually training all of you with my friends, right? With Chris and Tammy, with Wattmaster, with Dr. James. I put the structure in place, suggested the structure, partly, in large part, to keep me accountable. Because I know I can't show up and train. I can't show up and share what I've learned. If you go to my pages and you see Zippo, right? You have to see that I'm actually doing what I'm training you what we're training you and teaching you to do. So that's been really, really helpful for me. But I promise you, just start, okay? If you have not been creating content, you need to get on it. For me, one platform that I'm really, really enjoying that I didn't have any idea I would enjoy so much is TikTok. And, go and check out my posts, go and check out my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook. You'll see that I don't have a zillion followers, right? I'm still building my business. I'm still building my social media presence, but I'm finding people to talk to and connect with every day. Today I had, I think, 3 people from TikTok who are looking at information. I have 1 person from Facebook right now, and that was me reaching out to them, right, from a group that we were both in. And she said she's open to looking, so as soon as I get off the call, I've got to send her something. So, the activity is there, and the activity, more and more activity will yield results. Okay, so don't forget to do your daily core activities every single day. Comment, connect, create content, celebrate your wins, okay, and convert people. Move them from conversation to looking at a tool to customer or business partner. All right, so that's all for today, and it's been really a great pleasure. Okay, I'm seeing some of these objections. Fantastic, just had a baby. That's a beautiful one. So all you have to do is 3 months down the line, hey, I'm just checking in. How's the baby? If they've got pictures on their social media, comment on how beautiful their family is, right? How's the baby? Is everything going all right? Is now a good time to maybe consider taking another look at what we're doing, right? So, or they're too busy, right? How is it going? Last time we talked, you said you were really, really busy. Are you still in the same position, right? So whatever their objection is, you just turn that into your initiative in the conversation. All right? Okay, good. Yes, Dorcas, be more consistent on social media. Me too. Just tell yourself you have to do it every day. Okay? As if you are training someone, and as if they're going to look at you and they're not going to be too impressed if you're trying to teach them and guide them and you're not doing it yourself. Okay, everyone, so have an incredible day, and let's get cracking, all right? Just pick up the lessons one by one and just do them bit by bit, okay? I promise you'll get better, you'll keep growing, and I will love to be celebrating you at the top. All right, have a great day. See you later.